Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Moto Dad. How are we all doing today? Are we good? Oh yes. So today, guys, I'm going to be talking about what to expect on your CBT course and my personal experience. Let's get to it. So guys, when I did my CBT, I did my course at a place called Riders in Wolverhampton. I phoned up, got booked in straight away, nice easy process. You then get a text sent through and it'll tell you what to bring on the day, what to wear. Obviously you want to wear clothes and turn up naked. God blimey. Go along in good, good tough trousers, good tough boots, just in case the unforeseen circumstances were to happen. They provide things like crash helmet, gloves, jackets. You're nicely well protected. I was greeted by two instructors there, Mark and Paul. Mark being the main guy, he was absolutely brilliant. I mean, I left them a glowing review. Review glowing. It was difficult to put into words how good he was. I did my CBT many years ago, and it wasn't the best experience, to be honest. I didn't feel I was introduced to the bike that well. Moto Dad, this is Bob the Bike. Bob the Bike, this is Moto Dad. Oh, pleased to meet you. So I wasn't introduced to the bike that well, and shown around the bike. I didn't get a feel of it. It was I felt very rushed, to be honest. I passed the CBT and went on to work for Domino's Pizza. That's another story for another day. Oh my days, some stories about that. After meeting Mark and Paul, they sat us all down, went through all our equipment, crash helmet, jacket, gloves, etc. We then went through the highway code, so they're pointing out a few bits and pieces here and there, just so you know your basics on the road, your speed limits. It's very obvious, isn't it?
Why does that say 30? Do I do 70?
So in case there's anyone there not too sure on their highway codes, it's just there to give them the basics, so you've got a bit of confidence when you do go out and do your 30-40 minute ride at the end of the day. So after we've done that, guys, we went outside and we're introduced to the bikes again. The standard 125, nice decent bikes down there, not old and tatty. We then had to push the bike round to the back car park, so straight away you're getting a feel and an idea of the weight of the bike and how it feels, and I think that's just it's a really good introduction to the bike. So after that, guys, obviously we're going to sit on the bike and go through the controls. So where your indicator is, your horn is, your throttle, your brake, your clutch, your gears, and just getting a little bit of a feel for it. We then moved on to putting it into first gear and just pulling off in first gear and doing gentle, very slow laps around the car park, clockwise. Was that clockwise, anti-clockwise, and then clockwise, or vice versa. And it was a great way just to get a feel of the bike, and you feel so safe in the car park. You've got two very experienced instructors there, and then they'll stop you doing that, sit you down, take your helmet off. Well, we did then, because I think it was the hottest day of the year I did my CBT on. It was absolutely horrific. When I took my helmet off, I looked like a traffic light, a car stopping at the face. So they talk through what we've just done and pick up on any things we can improve on just on that one manoeuvre. We then got back onto the bikes and we were then told to do figures of 8. Again, this is getting you used to turning the bike, using your back brake. I mean, that, again, I spoke about this in another video, and it's so easy to rely on your front brake. But when you're doing controlled work, guys, just ignore the front brake exists. You do just your back brake. If you do that, you can't go wrong. Obviously, this is controlled work, not out on the open road. So again, after that, talk through what we'd just done, and they would demonstrate themselves. So we'd go back out, do another figure of 8. Oh, this is the life, guys. You have to go and do your CBT. Excuse me if you've stumbled across this. Book your CBT now. It's an order. Absolutely brilliant. So good for your mind. I'm telling you, there is nothing like it. Sorry guys, I'm digressing here, because every time I come out on the bike, it doesn't get old. It's not like a car where you get bored. It's just, you cannot wait to get out on it. You get butterflies in your belly. It's just the best feeling, guys. It really is. So do not delay. book today. And like I say, if you're in the Wolverhampton area, get down to Riders. You will not go wrong. Oh, what's that song from Top Gun, is it? 'Cause I'm free. So guys, yeah, we did a few more bits on the bike here and there. We did some emergency braking, which obviously absolutely crucial, isn't it? When you're out on the road. We then set up these tiny little cones, not ice cream cones, going around eating them all. And it simulated a junction. So they would say to you, right, I want you to go to the top, turn right. So it's the whole procedure of, you know, getting your correct position, obviously checking your mirrors, indicating, lifesaver, and then continuing your turn. And they'd say to you, right, they'd say, you know, this time there's some traffic coming, so I want you to stop at the junction and then pull off to do a right or a left. They would then say, there's no traffic coming, so I want you to indicate and continue going. So you're getting used to both, having to stop at a junction and to continue going. And I have to say, all really, really helpful stuff. When they take you out on the road, it really does help. Oh, we've got a nice tunnel test here, guys. Are you ready? Oh, yes! So, guys, after all that, we took a time out. Not the chocolate bar. Could have been nice, wouldn't it? Oh, I love a time out. And so we'd go through everything we've just done. They'd pick up on some little faults some of us had done. I know I was hitting when I was doing the emergency stops, I was going too fast and I ended up doing a bit of an endo. It's all good. But what it's doing is giving you a feel of the bike, how it operates, you know, your gear changes, how your brakes feel. And you feel at the end of that sort of half a day, if you like, you feel competent enough, well I did, to go out onto the road. So the second part of the day, guys, they break you into groups. So it's 2 and 2. So you've got an instructor with 2 riders. Obviously there was 4 of us on the day. I was good at maths at school.
3 + 1 = 5.
So they take you out. I got Mark. Oh, Mark. Absolutely brilliant. I've actually become quite close to Mark now. I've been dating for 2 weeks. I've got a baby on the way. Oh dear, I feel sick. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. So, yeah, we went out. I'll be honest with you guys. So for me personally, I felt so confident. But we went out, and I think it was about 5 minutes in, and I like I've said in other videos, I do get anxiety quite a bit. Got it well under control. I think with the fact I was being followed by an instructor, I'm very keen personality. I like to please everyone, and apparently my body was very rigid. I was sort of like this. Yeah, Mark, he said, could you pull over? Because you've got a headset in, see, so you can look at my indicator on. Because you've got the headset in, so your instructor can communicate with you. You can't talk back, so you can proper slate them like I was Mark. God, useless git. Only joking, Mark, if you're watching. And so he said, can you pull over at the petrol station? I said, well, I could, but I don't want to. But he couldn't hear me. So pulled into the petrol station, and he come up and, I tell you, read me like a book, guys. It was scary. Telescopic, telepathic, absolutely amazing. And he said, Sean, are you anxious? I said, I lied and went, no, I'm all right, mate. So my intestines hanging out my bumhole. I think it probably something to do with my age. When you get older, guys, I used to have no fear. I'd do anything. But as you get older, I don't know, you become more aware of everything. Like, if I'm on an aeroplane, I think, who's put this together? Who is he? Who is she? Have they sort of seen a spare bolt and gone, nah, I'll be all right. Dave, you're going to pop that on? Nah, I'll be fine, mate. So I start overthinking stuff. And he said, mate, look, just take a deep breath. He said the way you took that first junction, you approached it too fast. He sort of gave me a friendly telling off, and they have to, because it's, you know, it's your life at stake, their reputation at stake. And I, you know, I obviously took that on the chin. And he said, look, I can tell you're anxious. He said, just take a deep breath. Everything's okay. He took, I can't remember what words he used today, but he calmed me down, guys, so much. I'm eternally thankful to him. I still send him messages today going, Mark, thank you, mate. You just, because he's given me a new lease of life. I've never had anything like this. Like I say, I've suffered. So I'm going to go off topic a little bit. I do apologise. But with anxiety to realisation to personalisation, if you don't know what that is, guys, and look it up, and you might think, God, I've had those symptoms. I've been wanting to know what that is all my life. I mean, I don't know if ADHD is real. I've got that tenfold. You can probably tell in my videos. I mean, I get home and have to edit about 4 hours worth. Autism, I'm probably on that scale. I would have been diagnosed with everything back in the day, put it that way. But I've dealt with it all my way, and I love my character. I love who I am, and I'm not being put on medication to suppress that. I love my creative, crazy side. It's got me to where I am today, so I embrace it totally. And so should you, all right? Biking, guys, I mean, it's helped me. I was having this chat with my mum yesterday about it, and bless her heart, you know, she's obviously got my best interest at heart. And she said, oh, I sent her this video about, on motorcycling and why it's so good for your mental health, you know, with scientific studies. The video is, honestly, it brought a tear to my eye, because I thought, it's so true, there's nothing like it. I was lucky enough to do flying. Hang on. Sorry, I was eating my microphone then. I was lucky enough to do flying lessons years ago. It was my ex-wife did. Sorry, this is my ADHD brain going. She booked me, so she got my life insured. The following week, I had flying lessons booked, a trip to Brands Hatch, and paragliding lessons. You tell me if there's someone that doesn't want to do an insurance job. Good old Annie Wilkes. Jeez. God bless her. Love your enemies, pray for your enemies. That's what I say. Anyway, cut that. So yeah, she sent me a message and said, oh, yeah, I can see that. She said, but there are other things that are good for you. You know, 20 minutes a day, like stroking a cat, hang gliding. I thought, have you been hang gliding, Mum? I didn't know you'd done that. Hello, is that the hang gliding club? Yeah, my mum. Yeah, she knows nothing about hang gliding. Yeah, apparently it's good for your mental health. Oh, it's not. So anyway, sorry Mum if you're watching. I just love you. It makes me laugh. And thank you for caring about me. And guys, if you're listening to this now and you're not spoken to your mum in a while, pick that phone up. It's not like that anymore, is it? Pick your mobile phone up and give her a ring. And your dad. Anyway, off topic again. Gordon Bennett. So she listed all these things, and I looked at him and I thought, no, it's not the same. Unless you've been out on a bike, you don't get it. It's your concentration. It's very different. When I'm doing these videos, I'm still, you know, it's even more concentration, because I've got everything to do behind me, in front of me, the side of me, my gears, your clutch, your speed into a corner. Plus I'm doing a vlog. But I've never felt so present. That's probably what I should have said to my mum. You feel so in the now. And that's where that realisation, it takes you out of the present. It's horrible, guys. If anyone wants any advice on that, you leave a comment below, and I can tell you so much that will help you, from vitamins, exercise, and of course, motorbiking. I have something else in my life that changed my life forever. I shall talk about it one day. I just don't feel it's appropriate right now. Anyway, digressing again. So yeah, Mark, he pulled me over and said to me, look, calm down, relax, take a deep breath, gave me a really good talk. I didn't realise I'm pretty sure it was something to do with psychology, or his wife does as well, I can't remember, but it was just amazing. Anyway, so we got to halfway through the day, and I remember thinking, I don't know if this is for me. I felt scared, guys. I actually felt scared. And I said to Mark, I went, look, I don't want to hold the other guy up. I said, I want to call it a day. I just, you know, and that's it. And he sat with me and spoke with me, gave me some water, and he said, Sean, look, He said, you're going to regret this for the rest of your life. He said, motorbike, and he said, without it, I would not be here today. And I didn't get what he was saying at the time. I thought, really, just by motorbiking? You know, I've been on a mountain bike and I've got a car. I don't get it. And he said to me, please, I'm begging you, just to see it through. We've got a half an hour drive and you're done. And you get your certificate. You don't have to get a bike, but you can tick it off your box. Along those lines. And I did, I completed it. And got my little certificate. I say little, it was A4. Everyone else was the same size. There's your certificate. There's your certificate. And Sean,
there's your little certificate. There you go.
And I went home, chuffed to bits that I did it. And I went straight out, got myself second-hand motorbike, Zontes 125. And when I went out on that bike on my own, I pulled over 5 minutes in and took a little breather. Oh, so I get choked up. So it's something so minor to everyone, but it's helped me so much. I can't put into words. And maybe I just have put into words, but I don't feel I'm doing it any justice. And I know there's a guy, when I first started this channel, Alan, he listened to my video on mental health. It was a long video, actually. I'm surprised he got all the way through, if he did. And he went home and got himself passed his CBT licence, got himself a motorbike. And guys, I'll tell you now, everything about it, the community, when you do these bike meets, it's just the smell, the noise. I mean, when you're in a car, you don't get all these smells. I'm like, every area I drive through, I get different smells. All right, it might be horse dung here and there, but you get the smell of a bakery, the smell of the wildlife, and most importantly, your concentration is off the scale compared to driving a car. Oh, I didn't mean to cut. I do apologise. There's no one behind Lifesaver. So guys, I'll leave a link in the description below for riders Wolverhampton. I shall also leave a link for Mark, who does advanced riding courses. And I'll tell you now, I would highly recommend that. I really, really would. I've spoken to a few people that have done the course in Mark, and their riding has come on tenfold. You would not get better, I'm telling you. You want someone who's got a passion for what they do and doesn't care about the money, and that's Mark. And you'll feel safe with him as well. You really will. Anyway guys, so that was Anyway guys, that's what to expect on the CBT. Like I say, it's half the day, going through the bike, the controls, doing some manoeuvres, your emergency stop, some U-turns, some simulated junctions. This is all in the car park. And then your other half of the day out for a really nice 30, however long they do it, 30-40 minute ride. Get back, get your certificate, and that's it. That is it. The best experience. I'd even say, do you know what, even if you're not thinking about getting a motorbike, go and do it as a bit of fun. What's it, 100 quid? And you have a great day out on a motorbike. And I mean, I'll tell you this. Oh dear. Oh, that makes me tear up, man. Sorry. Oh, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Not literally. That video I watched about how good motorbiking is for your mental health, there was a comment in the comment section, and it was a guy, and he said, I recently lost my oh dear. Oh. Sorry, it's just hard when you've got kids. Man up! He lost his 13-year-old son. You know, suddenly, for no reason, I don't know, didn't give the diagnosis, but he passed away, and he said he tried everything, like absolutely everything, and nothing worked for him at all. And he said he was sitting there trying to watch some videos, and a video popped up of a motorbike, and he thought, I might give that a go. And he went and did the biking, and he said it was the best therapy in the world for him. And I can vouch for that. I haven't gone through the same as what that poor guy's gone through, but I've gone through some bad stuff in my life. And unless you're living inside someone's head, you don't know what they're going through, do you? So be kind to everyone. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching again, really appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments, all the subs, and like I say, if you're looking to get your CBT done and you live in a fairly close distance to Wolverhampton, I'm sorry about that, no I'm joking, get yourself down to Riders, Wolverhampton, absolutely brilliant. I'm sure there's lots of good CBT schools out there. Again, this is just my personal experience, and from someone who nearly gave up on the day, I was encouraged to carry on safely, and for that I'm eternally grateful, so thank you. Have a beautiful day, enjoy the sunny weather guys, if it's sunny where you are. Got beautiful blue skies here. I'm going to go for a nice quick spin now and then call it a day there, and I shall be back soon for more chit chat, more rants, more banter, more tips, and I'll speak to you soon. And you've got it, Moto Dad, over and out.